All right, here we go. Question number 29 from our 0314 homework number 6 in MyLab Math. And the instructions say simplify. So here's what I need you to know. If you have an I in the denominator, if you'll remember, I means the square root of -1. And so with an I in the denominator, that indicates that you have a square root in the denominator. And if you remember, that's bad math etiquette. So we don't want to have a square root in the denominator. Therefore, we don't want to have an I in the denominator either. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of the I in the denominator. And I know exactly how to do that. What you want to do is multiply by the complex conjugate, okay? Now that's a fancy term that means the same complex number with an opposite sign. So here the complex conjugate of 3 minus 7i is 3 plus 7i. That is the complex conjugate. And whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by the complex conjugate. In the numerator, this is super easy. You just need to distribute. So 7 times 3, that's going to give us 21. Plus 7 times 7 is 49i, okay? That's the easy part. In the denominator, we're going to have to do the 4-letter F word. That's right, we're going to have to FOIL it. First, 3 times 3 gives me a 9. On the outside, that is going to be positive 3 times 7, 21i. On the inside, negative times a positive makes a negative, 21i. And then last but not least, negative 7 times 7, that is a negative 49. Look at this. I've got I times I gives me I squared. Notice that we have a plus 21i and a minus 21i. So those terms cancel. And if you remember from the previous video, anytime you have an I squared show up in the problem, you have to replace it with -1. So that's going to be 9 minus 49 times -1. But that's a negative times a negative, which makes a positive. 9 plus 49. And what does that add and make? 9 plus 49, I think that's 58. And so that gives us a denominator of 58, okay? Now that answer actually needs to be written in standard form. And remember, standard form of a complex number is a plus bi. So we're going to need to separate that into two separate fractions. So now the final answer is 21 over 58 plus, because that was a plus sign, 49 over 58i. That is our answer in standard form. And we're going to use the Casio ClassWiz to check it. And this calculator is freaking awesome. You can, if you go to menu and 2 into complex mode, you can input this problem exactly the way it looks at the beginning. The E and G gives us the I. And look at that. Look at that answer compared to the answer we got over here. It gives the answer in standard form. It does all of the work for you. All right, so let's input that answer. Fraction 21 over 58 plus another fraction 49 over 58. And the I has to go to the side. And there you go. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.